Hi, I'm Saren.
And I'm Ray.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics. Gimme, gimme.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
I'm here for Peter. It's just Red Bull. Calm down.
The sound of classic comic reviews begins. Anyway, welcome back to the Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
Hey y'all, it's Flip Flip, Lilith Hellfire.
That's right, Kid Sand. And this is like the only regular episode we have this month, Lilith Hellfire. Let's start off December because next week's the other, we just got a Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest last week. Next week we'll get another one, then the movie review, then the Flippies.
Wow.
Yep. So, yeah.
Where has 2021 gone?
So yes, kids, this is like the only regular episode, regular Lilith Hellfire episode we'll get this month.
In advance, suck it, Kona.
Oh my, preemptive. Oh my god. I should tell, next time I talk to Kona, I'll be like, alright, I need you to say, present it. Why? Just do it.
Don't question me!
Don't you know who I am? Be like, it's Steve's against
It's like,
Will.
you're not the Juggernaut. You're not the goddamn Batman.
Oh my. And in that vein, so kids, so yes, like I said, the only regular episode this month, so we'll get our Christmas out of the way now. Because
Ho, ho, ho.
ho, ho,
Your
ho.
mama.
Ho. Oh! Damn.
I was only talking about Aunt May.
Burn. Don't talk about the devil's wife like that.
No sledgehammer, just you gotta appreciate the game.
I don't know, Lilith Hellfire. I wouldn't be casting stones, dating men and who end up dead. Everyone under...
I just want somebody with a nuclear reactor.
Okay.
That's goals.
I'll say, I wouldn't cast stones for you. All her ex-boyfriends end up dead or they're evil mad scientists.
That tracks.
The bull cut, it tracks. Alright, kids. So, yes.
Satire and comedy.
Oh my god. You know she was going to be serious wearing that cable shirt.
We've got to get back to the future.
Alright, kids. So, before we get to this week's new issues, we'll do our Christmas story from Amazing Spider-Man 165 and 166.
Jingle bells, Sturgeon smells. Dr. Octopus laid an egg.
Oh my. Oh my god, Charlie Esser's got a cool chill ran up his spine.
We're doing me now?
Somewhere in New Jersey.
Dr. Octopus laid an egg.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
That's that hive of scum and villainy you forgot to drop.
Oh, did you say? I missed it. You said New Jersey?
I said New Jersey. Mark your bingo cards or take a drink. Or both. No judgment.
We need bingo cards. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so not only are you gonna get the lizard tonight, kids, you're also getting Stegron, the dinosaur man.
The shocker just got a chill of his spine.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Scorpion's like, what? I'm not good enough?
Oh my god. Did you I think they put out a a preview. Was it today? It was like the cover for that Ben Reilly book by J.M.D. Mateus, like issue 2. Guess who's on it? Scorpion.
I know. Good old 90s.
But yes, tonight we're covering Stegron, and the Shocker looks down on him. So
Phil be out here doing deep cuts so other people don't be stealing our ideas.
Oh yeah. We'll see if Brian Curry 10 times Stegron was great. 10 times Stegron sucked.
Nobody's helped Brian. Like there's 20 stories about Stegron. Come on, grow up.
No, I was gonna say like there'll be like 5 or 6 from one story, and then yeah. So like I said, part 1 from Amazing Spider-Man 165, February 1977. Nobody
was born.
I was going to say, a little over a year before I was born. You know who was born in February of 78? I'll give you a hint.
What the F?
So this is like about a year before Ray's born.
Yeah, like I said, nobody was born.
It was just a really nice package.
See, a year before Brilliance came into the world.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
That's right, you pander to our patron.
That's right, our patrons. Ray and
the patron saint of Capes and Lunatics.
Justin, if you would like drops, as our other patron, if you would like drops of you playing, I need to get some of that audio. Dude, he has that deep voice, man. Like, oh yes. All right, so as if I didn't spoil it already, title this first one: Stegron Stalks the City.
You don't say. What a literal title, bro. They must have been like, yeah, whatever. It's Christmas. Do they even know it's Christmas, Philip? Doesn't seem like it.
No. Writer Len Wein, penciler Ross Andrew, inker Mike Esposito, colorist Glennis Wein, letterer Joe Rosen, and editor Len Wein. So yes, once again,
I thought you were going to say Joe Rogan for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
So I think didn't we say Glennis Wein? Was that his wife? Or we were talking, or the ex-wife or something? I
think that's what we Googled.
Yes. So Len wrote this. His wife or ex-wife is the colorist, and he also edited it. So
nepotism at its finest. That's why we need a union.
I was gonna say, love it or hate it, lay the blame at Len Wein. God rest his soul.
Don't go dragging poor Len Wein into this.
Well, at least it's not a murderer this time. Hey, I'm a fictional character. Come on. All right. Get ready, kids. Ting,
ting, tingling.
Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Spider-Man Spider Sense.
It's ting, ting, tingling, ting, ting, tingling. Because it's Christmas.
Hey, whoa. Do you tingle at Christmas?
Mistletoe, evergreen pine needles. Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say personal grooming, kids. Anyway, Spider Sense brings him to a hidden laboratory where he tangles with an unknown foe. In pursuit of the mysterious foe, 2 S.H.I.E.L.D. agents cross his path, but to avoid hurting them and to escape, he covers them in webbing.
Sticky situation, eh? Oh, Lord, here comes Kurt Connors.
I love how it's like he breaks in and he's like, oh, a laboratory in like an apartment building? He's like, what could the story be here? Wouldn't you break in, the first thing you'd think, oh, man, there's a meth lab?
Living the dream! Living the dream!
Something.
Like, what in the Walter White?
I know. Better Call Saul's coming back soon.
When are they? I mean, I love the show, don't get me wrong, but it seems like has it been on longer than actual break?
I don't know. I think they said this, is this the last season? I think it's season 6 maybe, but they're going to split it into 2 parts and stuff, yeah.
Cool. Did you see Nobody yet?
No, I need
Damn it, Philip! Come on, I'm gonna have to like ping you in Messenger every day. Hey, watch Nobody.
Hey, if on Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna have a big long Christmas break, man. So.
Yeah, save it for Christmas.
I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna have like a week before Luca's off from school. I might have the house to myself many mornings. I'll probably just do like a movie every morning.
Nice.
And future me, if you're listening to this at work, hey, Christmas vacation is coming soon. Excellent.
Excellent.
So yes. Meanwhile, Kurt Connor's place. Kurt explains to his wife, Martha.
Why did you say that name?
That's her name. That he is feeling the after effects of the explosion of a generator which saves Spider-Man's life. See last issue. Suddenly, as is wont to happen,
Billy Connors and Normie Osborn are best friends. Changed my mind.
Suddenly, because this is New York City, Stegron the Dinosaur Man enters and kidnaps Billy and then leaves instructions for Kurt to follow, or else he will kill Billy.
You can make another one. It'll be all right.
Stegron the Dinosaur Man just breaks into an apartment. What is this, New York? Or
This breaks this poor 8-year-old kid's heart. I love dinosaurs. Not no more, kid. Not no more.
Is this New York or New Jersey?
I mean, seeing as how Florida has alligators and we have like emu and farms and stuff. Yeah, we're dinosaur land for sure.
The hive of scum and villainy, Southern Division. Yes,
exactly.
When Peter oh Lord. Meanwhile, on the street, when Peter confronts Flash about how he is trying to go out with Mary Jane, Flash quickly realizes his mistake.
I'm just saying, listen, Flash has always had a crush on Peter.
Hey-o.
He wants to be where Peter was. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa.
It's a lot to unpack, man. Hell. I'm here for Peter. And that's how you know Flash really knows that Peter Parker and Spider-Man are the same person. Because he's got a thing for both of them. I'm just saying.
Oh, true. I wouldn't want to see me coming up behind me neither.
I mean, to the point where he got involved with Felicia. Well, she got involved with him, but he didn't say no. Can you blame him?
Would you? Yeah. I don't know. I heard a rumor that Lilith Hellfire likes Flash Thompson, because
Joe Manganiello can get it. I mean, he's a real nerd.
I mean, yeah. But
he's been having D&D games forever. He's not just taking his shirt off and putting PCs together for publicity. Okay?
Plus, you want
Henry Cavill.
Plus, you want
shots fired.
Plus, you wanted
kryptonite bullets fired. Absolutely.
Plus, she wants to play with that Deathstroke sword.
We were busy boning. I don't think I can take Sofia Vergara, so I'm just gonna respectfully decline to answer on that one.
That's a big sword. She might need help lifting it.
I'm open for a throuple. It doesn't matter.
Nice. Stay tuned, kids. 2022 Capes and Lunatics only thing.
Half the work of a relationship? Yeah. Sign me up.
Remember when on Seinfeld George was helping Jerry with his girlfriend? It's like,
yeah, definitely. We're together. We might be enough. Yes.
We'd each only have to be half a man. That sounds right.
Yeah, seriously. They were on to something. They just didn't know it.
Well, it's like, you cook and clean for him. I'll just,
I'll take the trash out.
So basically Mary Jane's been playing Peter and Flash. Flash realizes his mistake and tells Peter that it's okay and that he understands that Peter and Mary Jane are a couple.
Living in sin.
Tell Mary Jane that. They're not living together. Meanwhile,
I know. I'm just talking about the future.
I know.
Still bitter. Hashtag still bitter.
Are you talking about because retroactively that marriage got wiped away, or
that they have to mention it every single thing in the Look, we know, bro. Okay, we know.
Not only did they wipe away the marriage, but it was the devil who wiped away the marriage. We're talking about really living in sin.
Yes, give me a spider child out of wedlock.
No, Mephisto don't want that.
Meanwhile, it's 2021 and everybody's born out of wedlock now, so.
Mephisto don't want that. Remember that spider child's the chosen one who's going to take Mephisto down.
Exactly. That's why that's why they had to be living in sin and have a baby out of wedlock. You got to think.
Maybe it's Mephisto. Oh, we'll get there in a little bit, but maybe Mephisto's running the Beyond Corporation.
I wouldn't doubt it. Lot of red motif if you look hard enough.
Hey-o. Meanwhile, in a science laboratory at Empire State University. Oh, Lord, talk about getting...
we remembered... it's the 70s still, so yeah, they do remember.
Yes. J. Jonah Jameson and Marla Madison are busy working on the control unit to the new Spider Slayer.
A control unit, I bet. You dog, you JJ. You dog.
It's the 70s. It's a joystick.
Exactly. They're actually just playing Atari. It's fine.
Oh, man, it's the 70s, man. He's still chomping down on those cigars, man.
Like there's no tomorrow. Enjoy it while it lasts.
He was Clinton before Clinton.
Hey-oh.
Later, Peter and Mary Jane meet up and discuss their relationship. And with
Phil, you do realize that reference, even that reference is 30 years old at this point.
Yes, I know.
The 90s weren't 10 years ago.
I gotta make that a drop because you keep saying that.
It's sad. It's a sad fact that I can't deny anymore.
I know. So yeah, Peter and Mary Jane meet up and discuss their relationship at a laser light show. And with no idea where they're going to take
Smoked a doobie? Play a little Pink Floyd?
Smoked a doobie.
And they have no idea where they're going to take things and decide to let things work themselves out.
Well, it looks like Peter's going to be working himself out tonight.
Hey-oh. Gotta reload that web shooter.
Another sticky situation indeed.
Man, he was just cleaning it and accidentally went off.
I may want to see a doctor about that.
Hey-oh. While at the Connors home, Kurt talks his wife out, calling the police, and realizes that he's turning into the lizard once more and fights off the change.
He's a manimal! A wild manimal!
Oh.
Wild, like an animal.
Yeah.
Lizard
v. Lizard! Oh!
Hey-oh. There's a little hellfire in the middle. Peter and Mary Jane end up at the Museum of Natural History, of course.
What a nerd! Like, I love a museum, but like, come on, look at Mary Jane. Does she look like she wants to go to the Museum of Natural History? Take her to the Met, homie. Like, something actually interesting.
Is he, I don't know, was he going to take her to see the dinosaur skeletons, you know? Trying to...
Big bones? You're in the mood?
Subliminal messages, yeah, bones, lots of bones. They went to the Museum of Natural History and looked at the dinosaurs.
We were busy boning. Yikes. See yourself out, Phil. It's fine. I'll finish up the podcast.
Suck it, Kona. Oh my god, what would you do?
That just wakes up. I didn't do anything.
You said show yourself out. I'll finish up. What would you do if I just like dropped out?
Like, well, kids, you want to hear a theory? I made a model.
Whoa. Get the whiteboard out. Were there
the green screen slowly turned into the chalkboard from Big Bang.
Talking about Back to the Future too.
Exactly. Past, present, and future tense. No.
Took it. That's my boy. So yeah, they end up at the Museum of Natural History where they're watching a laser show when suddenly...
Laser?
When the power...
Where's the shark?
Suddenly, the power goes out. Peter goes into investigating, changing into Spider-Man, and finding that Stegron is there.
You gotta go invest, like, instantly the lights go up, better change into my spider suit, it's my safety blanket.
Well, I love that. Well, they were talking, it's like she gave him a hard time, I guess, sometimes about going to take pictures. It's be like, oh, well, are you putting me through college? No. Okay, well, I gotta go take pictures.
I mean, she could.
Oh.
But we're not gonna talk about Bruce.
Oh, hell.
Ray might be listening.
I was gonna... Yeah, we don't want to get Ray all worked up about Bruce.
I love Batman.
But no, I was gonna say, is she making big modeling money yet?
Not yet, but look at her. She doesn't need to necessarily be modeling.
Oh. I'll be back in an hour.
Or less.
Oh, hey-oh. If you do your job well, you get paid for an hour, but it doesn't take an hour to Hellfire.
You know, like a therapist.
I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1. Our time is up. So yes, he finds Stegron. Using the device he has stolen, Stegron is reanimating the bones of dinosaurs that are on display.
So what did he do? Get Viagra?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Great minds think alike.
So yes, kids, he invented a way to get those bones up.
Are we sure he wasn't a pharmacist?
After a brief fight with the dinosaur bones. Yes, kids, Spider-Man's fighting bones.
I mean, who's he fighting? The Vulture?
Hey-oh! It doesn't say bag of bones. Spider-Man ends up tangling with Stegron 1-on-1. The fight ends with Stegron as the victor.
Wait a minute. Outside of Harry, has he ever fought anybody his age?
I was gonna say, how old?
Oh my god, everybody's ancient. It's like...
No. How old's Rocket Racer?
It's got at least a decade on him.
I guess the original Prowler. Oh, remind me, there's news too.
Okay, we'll do.
Hobie Brown.
Oh yeah, Prowler, but come on, that's ridiculous.
Because Hobie Brown's showing back up, but not as the Prowler, because Miles Morales' uncle took that name.
And we'll never see Donald Glover again.
Oh my. So yeah, Stegron's the victor when he causes part of the roof to collapse on the wall crawler. When Spider-Man finally gets free, he finds that Stegron and his reanimated dinosaur bones have disappeared without a trace. And back at the home of Kurt Connors, Kurt cannot resist the change any longer and turns into the Lizard. With the Lizard persona in full control, the creature only has one goal: destroy Stegron.
I mean, it's not hard to do.
Just let time do it. So just looking at the notes here. Oh yeah, when Spider-Man's in the S.H.I.E.L.D. lab, it says he last met Nick Fury in Marvel Team Up 13.
Oh, I forgot this cover was by John Romita Sr.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
Very classic.
Peter recounts his recent battles with Tarantula and Kraven the Hunter. These events happened in Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Peter Parker, the Spectacular. Like, can we make it any longer, son?
Hey-oh! How many times have you said that in your life?
None of your damn business.
But I love it. Doesn't he even make a comment in the story? It's like, man, it seems like so much happens these days, man. Little did they know.
Little did he know. Yeah, the 80s were wild.
This is a slow week for him, man. Amazing, Spectacular, and Marvel team up. That's a slow week, kid, compared to what's coming.
What an amazing time to be a Spider-Man fan, unless it's that 1 week.
I know. So yes, kids, this is around the time of Spectacular Spider-Man 1 and 2, the original. So yeah, when he's talking to Flash, yeah, they've known each other since Amazing Fantasy 15 and Flash joined the military in Amazing Spider-Man 47.
What was he fighting? World War II?
No. Pretty close, wasn't it? I think it was Vietnam, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Vietnam.
The name
got all messed up bad too.
And Spider-Man before this encountered Stegron last in a Marvel Team Up 20. Alright, so what did you think of this one?
Hilarious.
Laser light shows, dinosaur man.
Like, oh my god, I like this era. It's so much, it's like, it was a simpler time. And they weren't afraid to like experiment, and you could just tell this was like passion, and like the sales department wasn't like, the suits basically now they are. So you could just, hey, I'm gonna do Stegron. All right, man, I don't see why not.
Laser light shows, Stegron.
Well, it was the 70s, to be fair. That was like a huge thing, going to, the planetarium and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I think our planetarium still does this sometimes.
Yeah, every planetarium still does that. I mean, the stoners are keeping the planetariums alive, bro. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Remember, kids, sell your Girl Scout cookies outside at the end of one of those shows.
Yeah, don't be an amateur and do it in front of Walmart. Although that's the safest place, to be fair.
But no, man, get the stoners when they're coming out, man.
Where, now you can sell, if you live in a place where it's legal, just go in front of the dispensaries.
Oh, true.
Like, I know it doesn't have any THC in it, but it still tastes good. You're welcome.
Like I said, there's at least 1 or 2 drops there. Oh my god. Alright, so should we get to the next one?
Onwards and upwards, good sir.
Alright. So
War of the Reptile Men, shall we?
Part 2 from Amazing Spider-Man 166, March 1977. Yes, War of the Reptile Men. By the same team. Indeed. Oh! Again, another literal title.
Indeed. I gotcha.
Moss. Alright, so, following his defeat at the hands of Stegron the Dinosaur Man, Spider-Man decides to go and seek the help
That's a mouthful.
You don't have to say that. I already have a job.
That's a mouthful. I mean, that's a really crappy villain name.
Stegron.
Yeah, the Dinosaur Man. Like, oh man, come on, we get it. Stegron, we get it, bro.
Yeah,
we see how you look. You don't need the Dinosaur Man.
He's got that big, huge tail, though.
Look at my butt.
Next thing you know, he's talking about muscles and meat.
Talking about meat is so natural for Ray. Poor Ray. I know. Why does he put up with us?
We love you, Ray. Hey, man, he's taking over, man. There was a Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest the episode before this. There'll be one after this.
That's a good way to close out the year.
Yeah, well...
Koala bears and wallabies, you know?
Then we'll get us a group effort on the movie review, and then you and I will close out with some Swifties.
By the way, not too late to send in your choices. Sure. I'm sure we've decided the ballot, and it's up on Facebook and other social medias.
By the time this hits the podcast, I'm sure it will. Yeah, so following his defeat at the hands of Stegron, Spider-Man decides to go and seek the help of Kurt Connors due to his experience with lizards. And then him and Lilith. However, Spider-Man arrived just as Connors had finished transforming into the lizard once more and was on his way out to attack Stegron himself. Oh, sorry, I'm on my way out.
You just missed him!
You had to run some errands, pick up some milk, kill Stegron, yeah.
Grow my arm back,
Oh, well, he did when he wants to transform.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's his favorite hand, if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa!
That's the tragedy of it all.
No!
Why do you think he was willing to do anything to grow it back?
Why do you think he was willing to turn himself into a giant lizard? Is that a tail, or are you just happy to see me?
It's a giant-sized man thing. One day. Oh, yeah. That's the dream.
Stay tuned, kids. We're going to be covering some Man Thing in March. And
Man Thing March, really?
Yes, and I'm not talking about Lilith Hellfire's dating life either.
Just putting out good vibes into the universe.
Spider-Man briefly tangles with the lizard, who manages to escape. Going back into the Connors' apartment, Spider-Man learns from Martha of the situation and that Stegron has her son Billy hostage.
He's the goddamn lizard man, Philip. Put some respect on his name.
Spider-Man vows to Martha that he will save Billy and restore Kurt to normal once more. Alright, while at ESU, J. Jonah Jameson pays a visit to Marla.
And Marla, eyebrows.
Who unveils her own take on the Spider Slayer robots. Oh man, we're just going to do a month of just all Spider Slayer stuff. It's Peter's friend.
Spider Slayer September?
Ooh! Peter's friends have all met at the apartment of Flash Thompson and Harry Osborn. Oh man! So what? Peter gets kicked out and now Flash and Harry are living together?
I'm telling you, Flash wanted to be Peter so bad!
I know. Mary Jane, Felicia, Harry.
I mean, he scraped the bottom of the barrel and ended up with Harry, so.
Well, it worked for Liz, didn't it?
Did it work out for her, though?
No, she gold digger. Well, she came from money, and then he had money.
But not real money, obviously.
She came from money, and he had some, so she kind of probably doubled her money.
He ain't giving up that purse. He's too busy making new goblin gliders.
Well, he was quote-unquote dead for a while. Oh, she's the one.
So that money actually would have probably been in a trust for Normie if we're being real.
Maybe, yeah.
And she probably got a stipend off of that, because that's just how rich people are. If you know, you know.
Yeah, but it's the Marvel Universe, too. Yeah, but she took over the company, too, remember? And you're created.
Yeah, that company's worthless, low key. Let's be honest. In the world of Reed Richards, Oscorp is kind of raggedy. In the world of Stark, yeah, Oscorp's raggedy.
I don't know. Remember the slot run? Well, for those of you who want to remember, yeah. I mean, he did the.
Listen. There's no. I mean, objectively, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean,
in theory,
the Superior Spider-Man was good.
Yes,
but no, she creates Alchemax.
Yeah, I know.
That's gotta be worth
supposedly.
something. That's
waiting on that retcon.
That's gonna be worth something. I mean, it lasts until at least $20.99.
Because everybody just loves $20.99. That's not Matt Kono.
Oh my god. You mean him going to do another $20.99 episode? I want to $20.99 $20. Oh, if we do
I can't even enjoy that anymore.
I want to $20.99.
$20.69? What now?
Oh,
if only.
we need to do a future episode. Capes 2069.
That's the audio drama.
Oh, maybe we could work that in during our summer of '69 in June. See, kids,
Ray, can you write a script for us? We'll give you $5.
Oh, well, we'll give you back your $5 again.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Damn, we're gonna do this. All right,
Just tweet gobble gobble if you agree.
Jeez, I think someone smoked the movie. So yes, everyone meets at all Peter's friends meet at Flash and Harry's apartment for Christmas cheer.
It's like Friendsgiving, but not as good.
Oh, I thought Christmas cheer. They were like,
Smoked a doobie.
that's not mistletoe.
Smoked a doobie.
Peter calls and tells Mary Jane that he won't be able to make it.
Yeah, don't smoke mistletoe, guys. That's toxic to humans, as well as your doggies.
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
Seriously.
But a kiss can...
Well, cavities are contagious, so kisses are kind of gross. Just saying.
So what, you're not kissing anybody? No? Never?
I mean, not for a very long time.
She's like, not on the lips.
On the cheek, Philip, because we're PG-13. Sometimes this podcast is rated Teen Plus because of Philip.
Yeah, me.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
Public service.
What? It was a really nice package.
Whoa!
Apparently he plays the piano now.
Whoa!
That's an awfully big rod he's got there.
Alright, after getting off the phone with Peter, Mary Jane and the others are told by Harry and Liz that they are going to get married.
Boo! Boo! You let them get married? Boo! Life is unfair.
Yeah.
Somebody cue that Malcolm in the Middle song, because that's how I feel right now.
Yeah, but look how it turned out. I mean, Harry goes nuts, and they have that devil spawn.
When is Normie going to become the, fifth Green Goblin? When? Make it happen.
On one of these stories where we age him up. Then the next story, he'll be 5 again.
Normie's been, between 5 and, 11 for, 30 years, 40 years.
He's in that fluctuating age club with, Billy
and
Franklin Richards. Yeah. The king of it, Franklin Richards.
But...
Oh, because he is such a BA.
Franklin Richards is such a BA.
Sorry. Charlie Esser would be here tonight, but...
Sorry to make you listen to all this, Lilith.
Give your wife something.
That's how I feel when we talk about DC. I'm like, poor Charlie. He has no idea what's going on.
In the butt is fine.
Oh, my.
We're not talking about the new Superman.
That comes out next week. Or should I say he comes out next week?
Officially.
Yeah. Because I asked my guy at the store, I'm like, did you order extra? Because, people will be buying that because I think it's going to be worth something. And he was like, yep.
Plot twist, modern comics really aren't worth anything.
They don't degrade.
They don't degrade, and it's such easy access.
Hail.
Damn. I didn't even mean it that way, but yeah.
So yeah, Harry and Liz are getting married. Dun, dun, dun. At the hideout of Stegron, he shows Billy Connors that his revitalization ray is now fully operational and uses it to restore the dinosaur bones back to real living dinosaurs.
Who is he? Jeff Goldblum? It's a little original Jurassic Park for you.
I was gonna say, man, this was Jurassic Park before Jurassic Park.
Although I think Michael Crichton had written that book years before that book. So
Yeah, but was it before 77?
I don't think so. I don't even think they knew about DNA. I mean, literally, they just figured out anesthesia work last year. I don't trust the medical and scientific community after I found that out. I feel so betrayed that they've just been gassing us and not just hoping that it worked.
Take a deep breath. He's then attacked. Stegron is then attacked by the lizard, which causes the dinosaurs to break loose and flee into the city. Web slinging.
Jurassic Park, the second one. Because it's in New York, get it?
Jurassic Park 2,
Home Alone, Lost in New York.
Jurassic Park 2, Lost in New York.
How many times you gonna lose your kid, lady?
Trump's giving directions to some dinosaur. And no, I don't mean members of Congress. Dinosaurs. They're old, get it? Oh, I saw somebody on Twitter was like, man, if we're going to just start electing all these old people to Congress, why don't we just elect Betty White already?
Seriously, she's going to outlive us all.
Exactly. Oh, well, that's like, she was trending on Twitter this week, and everyone panics. They're like, oh my God, no. And they were like, no, she's not dead. Everything's fine. And, people are just like, don't do that. Don't freak everyone out. If we thought something bad happened, like she passed away or she was dating Pete Davidson, something.
Oh! I have no comment. Good for Kim.
No, he's dating Kim K now.
That's just a publicity stunt. Because heaven forbid, Courtney be more interesting than her.
Her face is interesting.
Well, there's Chloe, so
Chloe?
Not that interesting.
Where's that Chloe? Oh, yeah, that's Chloe. Oh, I saw a commercial. I'm like, what the hell?
Courtney's the only normal one.
That's a low bar, little hellfire.
It is, truly. The bar is in hell, but,
Hey-o.
Look at my butt. Speaking of being the bar being in hell, these two knuckleheads.
That's my Kardashian drop.
Look at my butt. Phil, don't be so trite.
Oh, yes, because we're so refined here. Huh? How dare I? So yeah, the dinosaurs are loose in the city. Webb's slinging around the city trying to find his foes. Spider-Man finds the dinosaurs and easily defeats dinosaurs.
Because he's used to beating up dinosaurs every day is the point that I was making.
Oh, no, he's used to beating lizards.
No, that chicken.
I mean, there's two.
Because technically chickens are descendants of dinosaurs.
Oh.
So those dinosaur-shaped nuggets? Kind of accurate, just saying.
Nuggets, you say?
Just saying.
Nuggets, you say?
Where's the Joker nuggets?
Choke that chicken!
That's how you get nuggets. So he then tracks their trail of destruction back to Stegron's hideout, where he battles both Stegron and the lizard. Spider-Man incapacitates the lizard with a chemically treated webbing, which restores the lizard back to his human
form. I call shenanigans.
What, did he put the antidote in a web shooter and just squirted it down his throat?
That's a bit much. That's a little homoerotic, if you ask me.
Little Hellfire's like, that's a lot to swallow.
That's pulling a Cosby right there. So,
man, he squirted that antidote right down the lizard's throat, and he was just like,
"It's so salty." JELLO.
Oh,
it's so salty. Which is ironic since it's made of sucrose. Just saying.
What am I gonna do with you? So yes, the lizard is cured. Back to Kurt Connors. Stegron uses this as his chance to flee with Billy as his prisoner, and he takes control of the dinosaurs again. Spider-Man goes after the two of them, leaving Kurt behind to try and figure out how to make Stegron's device work in reverse. Spider-Man manages to rescue Billy, and Connors' works on the device allows him to change the dinosaurs back to harmless bones. Bones are never harmless, are they, little Hellfire?
Gotta wrap it up.
Got a hair trigger. Stegron manages to escape, and Spider-Man chases after him. Succumbing to the cold, Stegron is about to go back into a state of suspended animation when he falls into a frozen river and seemingly perishes.
What in the Captain America's going on here?
I was going to say, I don't know if he appears... I mean, I know he appears again in, like, the early 90s. I don't know if he might sleep through the 80s. I don't know.
So the opposite of Lestat. Gotcha.
Hey, well, that's that. Unable to find a trace of Stegron, and of course because it's Christmas Eve, so Spider-Man.
He got away naturally. All the bad guys get away during Christmas. It's a thing.
We know Spider-Man. Scroll down, we know Spider-Man half-asses it on Christmas Eve.
But gotta get back to my presents.
Hey, well, his package. Unable to find a trace of Stegron, yeah, Spider-Man gives up his search.
Because he looked real hard.
Not
Grow
quite.
up, Philip.
Not quite soft, not quite hard.
Oh! I'm gonna send a boxing glove arrow in a Jack in the Box for Christmas.
Whoa.
Not quite soft and not quite hard.
On Christmas Day, all is well, and the Connors family has been reunited for the holidays.
Aww.
Spider-Man decides to leave the Connors a Christmas gift before departing.
Yeah, a bag of flaming poop.
Oh! I don't know, you really want to get Kirk Connors mad though?
A prosthetic arm.
Oh, how dare you!
I mean, honestly, he's such a great scientist. I mean, he knows Otto, at least in my headcanon. Like, just saying.
Yeah, but
they live in the Marvel universe. Why the hell doesn't he have his arm back yet?
Yeah, but all Otto's thinking about at this point in time is like, holding people hostage with nuclear devices and that sweet.
I'm just in the Marvel universe.
And that sweet Aunt
They
May
clone very easily, have Doombots running around that do their job better than Dr. Doom. Why the hell does he still have it? Why does he not have an arm?
Yeah, come on, Tony Stark.
This is ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing about the Lizard, why I can't take him serious. Like, I get in the movie, sure, but the actual comic book universe, he would have been had an arm.
Exactly.
Just ask Bucky. Can't he talk to Bucky and go, hey man, can I get a hookup?
Hey, well. Misty Knight. Did she have her arm by this point? Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll get there. Alright, so, what did you think of this Christmas, love?
I mean, like, he got, and Stegron got away,
Hey!
It's classic. It's a classic Spider-Man Christmas story, to be honest.
I know.
At least he wasn't struggling for money this year.
That we know of, yeah.
They didn't mention it, so if they don't mention it, he's not doing that bad. That's the way I take it.
I love in the first one when he tells Mary Jane he's going to take pictures, and he's like, oh, I hope she didn't notice I didn't have my camera with me.
Of course she did. Of course she did. Women know.
Although that helps that retcon later, where she's like, I always knew you were Spider-Man.
Women ain't stupid, bro. That's all I'm saying. Aunt May knows and Mary Jane knows. Everybody knows at this point.
Not all women are stupid.
Are you talking about Betty?
Oh! I thought we were bashing Liz this time.
Well, she is just, I don't know. Like, Liz, I can't ever really feel sympathy for. I can't figure out Liz. They've never really fleshed her out. Not that I want them to. She's the worst side character in the Spider Universe. There, I said it.
I mean, first it was just like, oh, that Peter, what a nerd. And then it's,
who's got the last laugh?
She fluctuates from like friend to like bitch and just back and forth.
Yeah. Let's get on to the new book, shall we?
Oh, okay.
Because it's a wonderful time to be a Spider-Man fan.
Oh, you forgot your Christmas present. Yeah, we got the news this week. There's going to be a Beyond special where we're getting the Slingers back, kids. Remember the Slingers? Scroll down.
That's more of a you and Ray and Matt thing than a me thing, but okay.
Oh.
That was just a really nice package.
And that's where Hobie Brown is going to be the new Hornet because, yes, we have...
Oh, nice!
Yep. Because we still haven't brought back the original Hornet after Wolverine killed him in Enemy of the State.
Does anybody besides you remember that, Philip?
Enemy of the State? That was like the early 2000s. Come on.
Exactly.
I know.
Crickets.
But remember, the Black Marvel brought the Slingers together, and who was pulling the strings on the Black Marvel in that story? Mephisto.
Red shoes.
So want to tease us with that Mephisto. So yes, keep an eye out for that, kids. I know, I will. I think it's February, it said. Alright, so let's get to the new issues.
Oh, and I just like, it's not related, but I just want to tell everybody, if you didn't read The Thing #1, maybe read The Thing #1.
Hey, well, oh my god, no. I should have got it today. I didn't realize until late. No, Charlie messaged me. I guess a lot of his books were missing. He only got 2 Marvel books, and The Thing wasn't one of them. So, he missed The Thing.
I'm the only one that got the Thing book. What the hell is going on here?
I would have got it if he would have messaged me before I left the store. I would have gotten it just so I could have given him the code. Oh man!
I mean, if you boys need a copy, you know who you can ask. You can always ask Mama.
Oh, that's right. Hey, again, if you want to offer it to me, yeah, tell him.
Okay, I gotta get it scanned in and put into the box though.
Hey-o!
Hey-o.
All right, so we're here. Let's pick up because it's been 2 whole weeks. Amazing Spider-Man 78.
Spoiled. We're so spoiled.
I know.
What are we gonna do when this is over, bro?
I don't know. So yeah, well, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty next year because it's the 60th anniversary. So even if
we save up, kids. Better save up all your pocket money. They're gonna shake us down for everything they got.
Even if we don't get an Amazing 3 times a month, there's gonna be specials and mini-series and one-shots. Yeah. So yes,
I like this one. Actually, better than last week's. I thought it was a great follow-up.
Yeah, part 2.
And of course, Morbius is here, so yeah. I like Morbius. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it after the movie's out, because they've changed some things that I don't agree with, so we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, part 2 of Kelly's story, Kelly Thompson. So yeah, Ben Reilly gets bit. Morbius gets his arm blasted off.
I love the violence.
I know. And when Ben's given in that portal, are those tentacles?
Close, but no cigar. Didn't give me the tingly, so definitely not.
Oh, so I said, are those tentacles? And you were like,
I don't think those are tentacles. Exactly.
But yeah, the Beyond Corporation's up to some shady stuff, because that,
as usual. No big surprise here.
Well, that what's-her-face in charge, she's just like, what would happen if we didn't give him the antidote for the vampire bite? Ben Reilly with vampire powers.
Don't they remember when we got Man Spider? That's how you get Man Spider, I'm pretty sure.
That's how you get one of those alternate universes where oh my god, I want that. Kids, that's when the next what if, after we got Spider's Shadow, now I want Ben Reilly, King, Lord of the Vampires. Yes.
I mean, if he can't be Sorcerer Supreme, why not?
And Peter, Peter has to help everyone try to battle him, and he's just like, son of a bitch, the King of the Vampires has my face. Come on.
I just want to shout out Sarah Pacelli's drawings of Morbius. Yes, she finally makes him look like super powerful, super slick, super cool. Because people tend to still leave him in that 70s kind of throwback look, despite being in the modern era. And I appreciate that she kind of took it to the next level. I think that was my favorite thing about the book this week. Sure.
Yeah, you get some nice horror vibes off him.
Definitely.
Oh, and we see Felicia visiting Peter in the hospital.
Oh, so sweet.
I know. Mary Jane, if you'll just wake up, I'll bring in all your ex-girlfriends. I don't care.
It's like, even Gwen? If you're seeing Gwen, buddy, we're in trouble. That's all I have to say about it. You've gone to the white light. I'm sorry.
I mean, unless we just bring in Ghost Spider. Yeah.
Tricks him into coming back. Wait a minute!
Deb Whitman.
That's not a black head. That's not the black headband I know and love.
Deb Whitman's like, you cannot pay me enough to come back to that hospital.
Betty's lurking around somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, we got
still mad. Good old Ned didn't really come back.
Oh boy. Got more Colleen and Misty, which I'm sure Kelly loved.
They are so I love their vibes. I can't wait to get their book. Seriously.
And then,
they better do a show. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
No offense, Ray. Don't listen to this part. If Moon Knight can get one, they can get one.
Burn. Oh my. What the F? And then Kelly sets it up for the next writer, because on that last page we get Craven the Hunter.
Hey, look who's back. Back again.
And Loincloth.
Tell a friend.
Trying to bring Loincloths back. So
I'd be okay with that. I love a good Conan story.
So did you read the last page? So I guess the next writer is Cody Ziegler, who he's in the writer's room for the Disney Plus She-Hulk series, and I guess he was on a season of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. So
pretty neat. Can't wait to see what they come up with.
But then But I don't know if this was delayed or what, because it says, that 78 point BEY, which I always just in my head here, just hear 78 Bay.
Bay, yeah.
Bay.
Me too.
Hey, Bay. And 79, it's saying on sale, November 10th and November 17th. I'm like, today's the 10th, and then... Because I think in last issue it said this one.
Well, I think one of those weeks that we didn't get a book, we were supposed to get a book.
I think last week we were supposed to get this. So I wonder if they're going to play catch up and put both out next week, or
no way.
No, you don't think
they're just going to be off? There's no way.
Well, I think it's two different writers. So I don't know about artists, but I think it's two different writers. So I mean, it's possible, because I think that 78 Bay is that one Kelly was saying, she wanted to do with Colleen and Misty, but they gave it to Jed.
Yeah.
So
remember, kids, if you can find the variants, grab them.
Hey-o.
You get hot scoops if you subscribe to the Patreon.
That's right, kids. Catch that Kelly Thompson interview. It's up there now. Oh, but
gimme. We need our money. It's the holidays.
Oh my, that's right, kids.
Don't make us be like Otto and rob a bank. Come on, we don't want to turn to a life of crime.
Lilith Hellfire wants to get the 169 Funkos.
We need the money. Gimme. Yep.
All right. You want to do? Speaking of Beyond, you want to do Miles Morales Spider-Man 32?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's just, I don't know. Waiting on the other shoe to drop, because it's so much going on with the regular book that they don't want to take the shine from it, or what?
Well, I wonder too if they was slowed it down a little bit, because Saladin's going to be writing amazing, and Miles is going to be in there. Yeah.
And it's like Taskmaster in a spider book, really? Is he going to have Deadpool next? What are we doing?
Well, no, Deadpool wasn't in the Black Widow movie.
Exactly.
Look at all.
It's I wouldn't be bragging about that.
I mean, I like this art, but it's like, man, Taskmaster looking extra Skeletor this issue.
Well, at least Ironheart showed up. I enjoyed that interaction.
Well, on the phone, basically. Yeah, she didn't show up. Yeah.
They're like, we haven't forgot. You're supposedly getting a show too. We haven't forgot. I think she'd be a cool animated show, but that's just me.
Yeah. She was on, what was that? Disney, on the Disney Channel. Was it the Spider-Man cartoon or the Avengers?
Don't ask me about the Spider-Man cartoons, because I have never liked Marvel Animation Studios at all, ever. Fox did it better. # fight me.
You know what? Luca was working through he was watching all the Spider-Man episodes from the 90s with Venom and stuff. But you know what he's watching every episode of? He's been doing it at bedtime every night now. The 90s X-Men.
Good egg. He's a good egg.
I think he's already on.
Although all the X-Men cartoons are amazing. Every last one of them.
He's up to the Phoenix.
Evolution's actually my favorite. I know that's controversial.
Yeah, I think he said he wants to watch another one. It's either that or Wolverine and the X-Men, yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine and the X-Men's not bad, but obviously they put Wolverine in the title first and foremost because cash grab.
Cha-ching.
But that one has a really good take on Kitty Pryde, so all of them have very good merit. This Miles Morales begins with Taskmaster and ends with the Beyond Corporation saying, you're in violation of a legally owned trademark. I'll be like, look at this. Nice. They're Disney. This is literally meta commentary about Disney. # fight me.
But this whole thing with Miles and the Beyond Corporation continued in Amazing Spider-Man 81, so that must be when Saladin's arc starts.
Yeah. And did we figure out if Chris Allen was coming along as his artist? Do we know yet? I don't think he is, but I hope he does.
Yeah, I didn't see an official announcement. I don't know.
It's so hard to keep up with so much comic book news now. I'm just overwhelmed.
Well, yeah, I don't think he was in the group they mentioned, unless I don't remember if he. I don't remember all the art. I don't know.
Because I do enjoy Chris Allen's art.
Yeah, the art. I have no problem with the art in this.
His take on dynamic movement, I love it so much. So.
Oh yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because that new mouse suit could go horribly wrong in the hands of a different artist.
But I mean, they've got all the big guns working on this whole,
all the Spider-Man
thing right
stuff.
now.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Did you get the oversized Venom #1?
Out of sheer nostalgia, I did it. I feel like I don't know. I feel dirty.
Hey-o.
Marvel's always shaking me down for extra money, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah. So what did you think? I mean, it's our old buddy Al Ewing from Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, and Brian Hitch is doing the art. I think that it's a very interesting combination, but I definitely think this is going to take time for me to warm up to, because I think they're still warming up to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Just the vibes. It's a little bit of a disconnect between the art and the dialogue and the flow. So, still a good story. Just things that I notice as I've been reading comics forever at this point. So,
yeah.
But I like the story and the art was good, but
I mean,
could have flowed a little better. But it's number one. It's a lot of setup. Usually Al's super good with setup, so that's what kind of like threw me off a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, the time, I'm willing to check out this time travel stuff and everything, but I'm like, how long can we keep this going with Eddie as like king of the symbiotes?
Forever.
You think?
Because Sony.
Wow. I mean, I could see the Venom book keep going, but I just mean with him being able to control these symbiotes.
Because that's where we're going next with the next movie.
Oh, really?
I almost guarantee if we're not doing symbiote world or whatever, we're gonna do this.
Oh no, we're gonna get Null.
I almost guarantee you. So we'll see. But no, I mean it's okay. Just not the Venom we're used to. But I'm willing to give it a shot for sure.
Yeah. Did you like Dylan Brock?
No. He's a punching bag though, right?
Why am I so angry? Have you met your father?
Exactly. A meathead junior. Congratulations.
Plus add that symbiote to the mix.
Talk about your puberty gone wrong. Yikes. Couldn't be me, bro. But I love the cosmic horror of it all. I think that's the biggest appeal about Venom, and that, of course, with Al, he loves doing cosmic horror. That's his thing. Exactly. So he's gonna, if you're into that thing and you get his vision, then you'll love this book. Even if you're not a fan of Venom, I think that newbies could easily pick this up. There's not too much to really catch on to.
I mean, depending on what way you take the story, I mean, with Venom, I mean, you have to do some degree of horror. Either
it's body horror for sure.
Yeah, he's either going to eat someone's brain or it's just.
So if you miss Immortal Hulk, you might want to pick this one up.
That's right, kids. They did the old switcheroo. Al jumped over here, and what was his name? Who was writing Venom? Yeah, he jumped over to the Hulk. So
definitely. So yeah, I think that he added a really awesome legacy to the Hulk, and I think he can do this for Venom. I think Venom definitely needed some freshening up, and I definitely don't mind Dylan at all. Basically, we all know this is basically Damien.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, that it's Damien Jr., but in Al's hands, I have complete faith. So we'll see where it goes. I think it's going to be an interesting dynamic to explore.
Oh, Lord, how long till we get a Dylan Brock Venom's book?
No. Stop. Stop.
And I'm just like, what's with the chains? I'm like, is he a Ghost Rider thing?
Whips and chains excite him! Don't judge him! No kink shaming here.
So close. Said him instead of me, so. Alright, so are we done? I
think we're done. On that note, we should go. Give the kids the homework.
Alright, like I said, kids, this month, the month of December, closing out this month, it's going to be a little weird this month, but still lots of good stuff.
It's weird every month, just more so.
Well, different than other months. I know
all new, all different?
Oh, how dare you. All right, so yes, next week again, I know you got one last week, but again, you're going to get your December Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest from, this time it'll be Spider-Man 64, Spectacular Spider-Man
so close.
230, and Spider-Man Unlimited number 11. The first time Ben met Felicia.
Finally!
Yes, the Return of Spider-Man Part 2. All right, and then in 2 weeks, that's right, kids. In 2 weeks, you're going to get your Spider-Man No Way Home movie review with me, Will Hellfire, and I'm sure at least a few of our friends. Oh my God, we were talking about we were doing the Eternals movie review, and Charlie was like, I don't know if I'm that excited for Spider-Man. I'm thinking, Otto's in it. How is he not excited for Spider-Man?
Is he, though?
I mean, you see his face in the trailer. I don't know.
Is he, though?
I mean, they put out a poster. I saw tentacles, and I saw, if you zoom in on the right, you see a figure on a glider.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of smoky mirrors to me, but...
Oh, you think somebody is faked their death and now is pulling some?
All I'm saying is, in a world in the MCU, Stephen Strange absolutely picked the timeline where Tony Stark died. All the evidence is starting to point to it. So he could control it. He could be the mastermind.
It was me, Peter.
That's all I'm going to say about it. A lot of smoke and mirrors. That's what I feel. I think it's not anything what we think it is.
We shall see. All right. And then, of course, the week of the month, you'll get your 3rd annual Thwippy Awards.
Get your votes in. Check social media for your ballots.
Oh my God. I think we've teased it the first 2 years, but should we actually dress up? I mean,
I might just put my Ghost Spider costume on. If you want to dress up as Scarlet Spider, we could do that. I don't really want to get dressed up.
Okay. But
if you want to do that, that'd be fun. Or I can get my Miles Morales. It doesn't matter. I have all the spider costumes at this point.
Or we could just do the show. All right, kids. So yes, lots of good stuff coming up, including in January, going to be getting some Morbius comics.
Oh joy!
Comics. Hey, there's some X-Men in that one story.
Anyway. And we don't have to do that movie review. We can just give our thoughts if we're going to go watch it. We can just give like 5 minutes each. That's all we need. That movie's not going to be worth talking about. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Not even a half an hour on a Capes episode?
No, just stick it here. 5 minutes each. That's all it's going to need. Oh. Charlie can send in a voicemail on his thoughts.
Stick it here. Thank you, Lilith Hellfire. Thank you for that Christmas present.
I'm surprised we don't have that drop already.
Future me, 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 57 seconds. Anyway, so send your thoughts on everything this month and the stuff to come. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Join our Web of Spider-Man Facebook fan group. I mean, you'll be there with...
in good company.
2.6 thousand of your friends now, so...
Just get me to 6,900. Come on.
And if you love Spider-Man, go check out that Ben Rally Beyond Facebook fan group, man. We could use some members over there. So, find links to all of those. Links to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, videos for every episode we do, and we do a lot of them. Free content. And most importantly, if you can contribute, please contribute, because once again, we have no more Beyond Corporation behind us. We're on our own, paying for this out of our own pockets.
We're trying to get Peter Parker Enterprises up and running, man.
Capes Enterprises. Anyway, so please, if you can, be like Ray, be like Justin. Please subscribe to the Patreon. Again, you get so much content, our creator interviews. Kelly Thompson's up there now talking about the new Spider-Man stuff.
Got some JMD Mateus. We got our weekly Chichester chats. Lots of great value over there for sure.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on the podcast, the JMD Mateus will be up. The November Chichester will be up, talking about Daredevil. And superhero movie brackets coming in 2022. Looking for the worst superhero movie. Oh my God! I told it to Will and Matt. They're like, "Man, that's gonna be a slog." I'm like, "Huh?"
I mean, not really.
It's gonna be entertaining.
Doing 12.
I mean, it's gonna be entertaining when you and Charlie go head to head with Superman 3 and 4. So yes, kids. So find links to that Patreon and please subscribe or get yourself some merch, cups, T-shirts, phone cases, and more coming soon. So find links to all of it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capes-and-lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you messing around with dinosaurs?
Oh, if you nerds want to be like Ross Geller and nerd out about dinosaurs with me, you can find me on Twitter @Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram @Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on Instagram @Lilith Hellfire69. Duh. Suck it, Russell. Present.
Whoa.
Good and wet. Cold, hard, wet nose.
Okay, since you insisted.
Cold, wet, hard nipples.
Wait.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
Oh, I should put a survey out. Be like, what iconic line do you think of when you hear the name Lilith Hellfire? Like Russell, Ray. Be like, what line when you hear the name Lilith Hellfire? What do you think? What's the first one that comes to mind?
Ray's probably gobble gobble.
Oh.
Not in the face. It's in his prison purse.
All right, kids. So yes. Again, come back. Lilith Hellfire will join us in 2 weeks for the movie review. That's right. The King of Sausage. Ray will be back in 1 week. Get an early Scarlet Spider in December.
Talk about Joker nuggets.
Hey-oh.
The two of you together.
Kangaroo
Jeez.
nuggets. But until then, swing on back.
Thwip, thwip, thwip. And a ho, ho, ho to you and your mama.
Hi, I'm one of the High Priests of Khonshu, Ray, and I have the sacred privilege of providing you, the loony listener, with a podcast honouring Marvel's very own Moon Knight. So join me and a host of others at Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or support the show by becoming a Patreon member. Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. It's time to get your Khonshu on.